Well, hello YouTube. Good morning. Here we are. We have ourselves a start to another day. It's supposed to be a kind of medium for temperature wise. And yeah, welcome to our vlog. So, here we go. Well, of course, we had ourselves a little bit of a rain shower late last night, judging by the wetness of the ground and the deck. So, of course, the heat will come out, dry all that up. The landfill shouldn't be that muddy today. If it is, well, that's why I didn't wash the Silverado, because, well, you take it out to the dump, you're going to get it muddy anyway. So of course, gotta haul that away today. However, of course, before I can do that, I got a couple of appointments to go to. Get a couple of things going and rolling again, and then, well, it all should be okay. Do the dump run, and then I got another one this afternoon. And then once that's all done and took care of, then the rest of the day is pretty much mine. Would like to have an editing afternoon coming up here. Edit up the 2016 Colonial Days demo derby footage and to get it ready for the YouTubes. The parade footage has, I think it's 2 episodes left, plus the photo video, plus the 2 mega collections, so they won't be going live until next month. So the demo derbies will be going live after that, but I'll kind of want to be ahead just in case, as well as filming a couple of Maxwell's World videos. I want to get things squared away on there as well. I filmed a couple of beginning clips to them. I just have to film the ending clips and then edit them all up, and then it'll all be good. Just a matter of everything coming together, and then we can proceed from there. Trying to decide if I want to make that concrete run happen or if I want to just leave everything the way it is. Sometimes it's best not to aggravate an injury that's already aggravated. But then at the same time, if you aggravate the injury more than it already is, then maybe the doctors and such will be able to see exactly what you're meaning, because by then it's 3 times as bad as what it normally is. So it might work in your favor, I suppose, as well. Because I know just loading the stuff that I loaded the other day on this trailer that it wasn't really heavy at all. I definitely felt it that night and the next day. Hence why we're doing the dump run now, not 2 days ago, right? So of course, one of these days I gotta run the old Silverado in for an oil change. Kind of waiting for the end of the month to do that. Looking at my records, and it's been about 3,000 kilometers since I've done one. About roughly. However, it's been about 2.5 to 3 years or so since one was done. I gotta find my records exactly to pinpoint her down, but I had one at the dealership at about 142,000. Well, now the odometer's at 148. It did have one in the middle, like I said. However, that's been 3-4 years, and the truck hasn't really gone very far at all. So I know you should probably change the oil in a vehicle that's sitting too, but my focus throughout some of those years was not on this truck, because this truck was actually going to be sold probably this year or so. However, things went the way they went, and I'm glad I kept it, glad I bought it, because without it I'd be scrambling right now to find another power unit to pull the trailer with. However, of course, if they do what they want to do, and mess up the hand for 6 months or a year, then I won't be driving much of the truck anyway, because, well, it is, you know, as many of you know, a standard transmission, and it's a little difficult to drive a standard transmission with a cast on your hand. I did it in the past, so I suppose I could do it again if I have to, I guess. But pretty much, guys, gonna skip old coffee, gonna skip the breakfast, get the day going a rolling, and yeah, you guessed her. We'll catch y'all later. Little bit of an afternoon update. Well, just got back a few minutes ago from the dump. Just, well, got rid of everything. Got the truck and trailer back where she belongs. I know the trailer's a little bit crooked, but I'll probably straighten her later on. There were sure a lot of people at the dump this time, not people dumping stuff, but like staff. I don't know if they're training or if they've got a budget to spend, so they're you know, hiring everybody, or, well, putting people there. Some are students, or if they're just monitoring what people put in. They also even have deployed the use of trail cameras for out at the dump too. I noticed 3 of them when I was out there, so I don't know if they had issues with people taking stuff or not dumping in the right area or causing trouble, or hey, maybe people climb the fence at night and steal stuff. You never know, right? I know I've guilty in the past of things sticking to the truck and following me home, but that's usually because I've already dropped 10 or 20 pounds of steel off, and I'll bring back a, you know, a 5-pound or 10-pound bicycle, which most of the time ends up back out there anyway. But it's kind of the way it is, I guess, in this economy. Maybe people are taking truckloads of stuff out of there at night. Maybe they're breaking in there. I have no idea. It's weird how a few people will ruin it for everybody else, right? Well, finally, I got the funds came in for the upcoming trip to the city. So that's pretty sweet there. I was starting to worry a bit. You know, I got $35 that'll last till the end of the month. And I know the car is fuel efficient and all. And I'll probably go there and back on $35, but at the same time, they want me to stay overnight and have breakfast and dinner as well. And I guess they don't want me to starve this time around. When I was up there in 2010, 2011 there, when I hurt my back, I ate pretty much those, you know, like ramen noodles for the best part of 6-7 months. It was a great way to lose weight, kind of, sort of. And then later on I found out that there was actually money available where I could have ate better. Isn't that funny how you don't know the system, you don't ask the right questions, you don't get the right answers, you know? And then the second time I was up there with the hand here, I did know some of the loopholes and tricks, so when I wanted a decent meal, whether it was a sit down in a restaurant or even ordering a pizza, I didn't hesitate, because I knew that it would be covered, right? So pretty much, guys, of course, I got some running around to do. Got to do a little bit of banking again, and then make a couple of phone calls, and then before you know it, it'll be evening. So you guessed her. Catch you all then. Little bit of an evening update. Well, the remainder of the day was okay. Got to spend a little bit of time with family and friends, which, hey, that's what it's all about, right? Kind of rest, relaxation, have a nice little visit, and well, before you know it, time to make a trip down to the grocery store, pick up some goodies to get you by for another few days. Of course, I need to do some more edits on the vlogs here, and edit up a couple of videos for the Maxwell's World channel, just so I'm ahead. Either tomorrow night or so, I gotta pack what I call a road bag with my suitcase. you know, the laptop and some odds and ends just to survive for a couple of days while I'm in the city, and then it's all good. I've got my old, outdated, annoying GPS I'm going to take with me, and it's like 10 or so or 15 years outdated, but it'll kind of work, I suppose, to get around, and it'll work. Maybe someday I'll break down and buy another GPS in, you know, that's a little bit more current. The 2015 Canyon had a good GPS. However, of course, you know, it's no longer around, so I gotta make do with the old backup one. But, you know, it's all good. I'm sure that they probably won't send me very far for appointments. It'll probably be just to the nearest hospital, which is only a block or two away. And I've been there several times, so at least I'm taking the car, so I won't have to worry about the Silverado not fitting in their parkade. I did think about dropping the topper off it. However, you know, even that's awkward to lift on and off too if you don't have help. So of course, probably going to go fire up the old 8 o'clock show and watch the YouTubes. Maybe run a video or two through the editor. Before you know it, it'll be dark and time to shut her on down. Well, hello YouTube. Here we are. We come to the end of another day. Well, it was a busy day. It was a good day. Had a lot of appointments, the dump run to do. Real nice meet up with family and friends. Had a really nice supper, of course, and really, what more can you ask for in life? Well, of course, came on home, had a good evening, a little bit of relaxation. I ended up dozing off for a few hours, but I was awoken by some noise. It's a busy weekend shaping up out here. We have a motorcycle group in town. I don't know how many riders, but it sounds like quite a few. As well as a baseball tournament in town, and I'm not sure what else is going on, but the town seems to be quite active. A lot of noise, a lot of hoorahing, a lot of things going on. That hey, I guess that's what happens when you have everything going on in this little town. Of course, gonna try to get done what I need to get done in the next couple of days. I'd like to chase the lawnmower over the yard and cut the grass, because, well, I'd like to have me a fire tomorrow night. I know I'm not gonna burn the fire pit videos yet. Maybe coming up I'll have a day or so, or maybe I'll just do it in the fall when it starts to cool on down. The day that I chose to try to film them was just way too hot, and yeah, it was a bad a bad choice to do it on that day, because really a couple of days after that would have been a good time to have done it. But hey, you know, sometimes things don't quite work out in your favor. But pretty much, guys, I'm going to end her all here. Today was a good day, tomorrow's another one. Round around we go, and as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's Vlogs. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.